wonder what Someiti wants to do to... Oh man, what was that? Something hit my arm really hard. What is this? Well, you can't have a Tokyo Olympics without a mascot. What's going on, everybody? Blood Moon Bobby here, and I finally got my hands on an official Miraitowa plush. In case you don't know, Miraitowa is the Olympic mascot for the recent Tokyo 2020 games. I probably should have done this video a lot sooner, but the way Olympic merchandise works is that usually during the games, the merchandise is really expensive. So what I end up doing is I usually wait for the price to come down, usually after the end of the games. And when I did the unboxing with Someiti, I actually was able to get Someiti for a good price right when the Paralympics started, but I had to wait a little while to get Miraitowa. But now finally, I got Miraitowa. So without further ado, let's see what I got in the box. Okay, so I got my buddy Miraitowa here. Here is a few fun facts about this character. So in terms of what its name means, it's actually a combination of two Japanese words, Mirai meaning future and Towa meaning eternity. And its name was inspired by a Japanese proverb that means, and I quote, learn from the past and develop new ideas. Like Someiti, Miraitowa has this checkered, what they call a Ichimatsu pattern you could see all throughout his body. Only difference, unlike Someiti, Miraitowa does not have the cape. Although much like Someiti, Miraitowa does have the ability to fly around. There's actually an official cartoon that I'll have linked down below in the description where it not only shows Miraitowa flying, but it also has the ability to clone itself and to teleport wherever it wants. Like it has the ability to teleport from the digital world to the physical world. So yeah, I think that's all really cool. I definitely do like Miraitowa's design. I would say it's already up there as one of my favorite Olympic designs, right up there with characters like Miga from the Vancouver 2010 Olympics or Suhorong from the Pyeongchang 2018 Winter Games in South Korea. So, I noticed that during the Tokyo Olympics, maybe it's like a pandemic regulation thing, that I didn't really see Miraitowa as much as I was expecting, because like especially in more recent Olympics, they'll often have somebody put on like a costume of the mascot. Like I remember during the Pyeongchang Olympics, I remember watching some of the events and seeing somebody dressed up as their mascot Suhorong jumping around. But during the Tokyo Olympics, I think Miraitowa was mostly seen in terms of things like the signage. I remember there was like a statue of Miraitowa that I saw when I was watching the Olympics on NBC. It seemed like most of the times when there was somebody dressed up as Miraitowa, it was mostly seen during a few encounters, like on, if you go to its official Instagram, yes, Miraitowa does have an Instagram, you could see that like Miraitowa has met Michael Phelps, or there are times where it introduces some of the Olympic sports like artistic swimming and weightlifting, and you could see it setting up some of the events and things like that. But I didn't really get to see much of like a person jumping around in a Miraitowa costume. Although interestingly, during the Paralympic closing ceremony, I remember seeing a segment on NBC Sports YouTube channel where during the What a Wonderful World segment, you could see two actors dressed up as both Miraitowa and Someiti, and they're both dancing along to the song What a Wonderful World, which I thought was a really nice moment, and it was really cool to see. I know there was a person dressed up as Miraitowa backstage during like the opening and closing ceremonies, but it was mostly backstage stuff. I think the one prominent time where it was actually kind of part of the opening ceremony was when right before, I think it was, if I remember correctly, like during one of the segments you could see like a plush of Miraitowa, and that's about it. Most of what Miraitowa was doing during the opening and closing ceremonies at the Olympics was mostly down to things like hanging out backstage. But still, I am very much a fan of these mascots. I mean, it's why I collect them even after their Olympic Games are long over. So yeah, so I'm really glad to have Miraitowa at last. Like I said, it took a little while, but I am glad that I was able to get this mascot. I was actually a bit worried that it might be more difficult due to the ongoing pandemic, but I was able to get this mascot. And now that I have both Miraitowa and Cited, now I have both the Tokyo mascots for both the Olympics and Paralympics. And so, yeah, so once again, really glad. I like the design of Miraitowa. Glad to have this character in my Olympic mascot collection. Not to shameless plug here, but if you want to see the collection of all the Olympic mascots I have, there will be another card here if you're watching on YouTube that will take you to my video showing my mascot collection right up until the Tokyo Olympics. So please go check that out. But yeah, that's been my video, my rather epic video on Miraitowa. So let me know your thoughts below on this character down below in the description. And until next time, this has been Blood Moon Bobby, and thank you all for watching. Hi everyone, thanks for watching this Blood Moon Bobby video. Like and share the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel to see more of my videos and ring the bell to be notified about my latest uploads. Don't forget to follow me on social media for my latest opinions and video updates. I hope to see you next time.